Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby, and today what we're going to discuss is how to find your first rent-to-rent property deal. But before we get started, I want you to subscribe to my channel, turn that bell notification on so you get alerted every Wednesday at 7 p.m. when I post. So let's go. So guys, the first place that I'm going to show you and the first place that I'm going to bring to your attention where you should get started from is called SpareRoom. Now, SpareRoom is a big platform in the UK where a lot of people look for landlords themselves actually post their property to show that we basically do HMO and say we have rooms available for you. And also it's for tenants to be seeking rooms for. So it's a hand-in-hand thing basically. And the amazing thing about SpareRoom is it's got so much things there, so much just for you to actually look at and see. Like if you're trying to get a rent-to-rent, you should actually look at SpareRoom to see how many tenants actually want a property within that specific area, and you'll literally see the demand there. And that's an amazing thing that you guys actually need to know, because when you're actually going into property, you need to make sure that it's actually a place where it is hot for leads, a lot of people wanting to actually stay there. So that is a great place for you to get started. And I will though tell you that if SpareRoom sniffs any type of someone trying to sell their services at all, they will close down your account. So you need to be very smart in approaching this. So for example, you could reach out to a landlord and say, hey, is all 4 bedrooms still available? Just something like that. Don't go and say, hi, do you do corporate let? Because then SpareRoom will flag up your account and basically get you off. So you can't do that. It's against their terms and conditions and so on. So what you're going to do is you're going to speak to them. You're going to say, hey, is all 4 rooms available? Hey, imagine it's a 6, but hey, is all 5 rooms available? As long as there's a lot of rooms available, that's perfect. And then when they say, yes, it is available, you could then say, awesome, can I please have your contact number for the next steps, or something like that around those lines. Just so then you've come off the platform. You're not showing the platform that you're trying to get HMOs from there. But yeah, that is a brilliant place. So I believe hopefully that is really helpful for you guys. Yeah. The second place that I'm going to tell you is a Facebook marketplace. Facebook Marketplace has so many landlords lining up, and also estate agents as well, which is annoying. But the landlords are also there. And the Facebook Marketplace, it just shows you what properties are available. You can reach out to the landlord or the agency to ask the agency, for example, do you do corporate let? Does your landlord allow you to do corporate let? Or you can ask the landlord, what are they looking in for the whole property itself? And the questions like that, just to know and get to know more about them and what they are wanting, so you guys can negotiate and meet in the middle. Because some landlords, if they feel like it's a waste of time, they won't accept it. And what I need you guys to also have in your mind is there's a lot of landlords that will say, oh no, I'm not interested, I could do it myself. But do not let that stop you. When a lot of people were saying that to me, what I actually done is I would actually go message them again and say thank you so much for our call, property is beautiful, and then just give them a proposal of a what if. So for example, what if I was to offer you X, Y, Z, would you be interested, with bills included or bills not included? But if you do bills not included, you need to actually find out how much their bills are, because you need to at least make a profit of 500 plus in your rent-to-rent. Never ever do anything lower, maybe 400, but anything lower there, it's just no point. There's no point at all. So make sure it's a win-win on both ends, rather than you just sacrificing everything just to get chicken change of like probably £100. Because there's some landlords that think that you're gonna accept that, and we don't accept that over here, boo-boo. And the third one I will tell you is Gumtree. Gumtree is a brilliant place that also gets your landlord. So what you could do is you could filter out certain things. So make sure it's fully furnished, make sure it private. So private means landlords rather than agencies. You don't really speak to agencies. You want to speak to the landlord to build that rapport with them and tell them this is what I do and this is what I'm willing to offer. Can I have a viewing? But what I do myself personally, I make sure I tell them from the get-go what is it that I do, rather than wasting my time. Because let's say, for example, you're based in London and there's a property in Birmingham. You're not going to drive all the way to Birmingham just to say get a no. So you need to tell them from the get-go, this is what I'm doing, this is my proposal, would you accept it? Get a virtual tour. So then once you get the virtual tour and you're happy with it, just get the contract signed there and then. But make sure you do your due diligence as well, just to know that this is a good area. You can't just get happy about a rent-to-rent property. Make sure it's a good area. Make sure you're targeting, for example, professional workers and so on. And also you can do students, but it depends on what the landlord wants. But I really say professional workers because it's just perfect. A lot of people love that, rather than you maybe saying family and so on, because a lot of them it is a HMO that we're trying to do. And the more rooms, the better. So guys, that was a really short, cute, sweet video, and I hope that was very helpful, just because these things are very, very important when it comes to property in itself. I just wanted it to be nice and specific, so it's no proper detail, but these are great. It's a great foundation to get started from. And just please remember, when you're actually speaking to people, make sure you do what I say. Don't do a thing where, sometimes you could get a lot of no's, but it's the way you're saying it. And then you'll think, oh, the area don't like me. But no, it's a thing where you can't give up. You have to be persistent in what you do. You cannot give up. But guys, once again, thank you so much for watching today. And before we leave, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn that bell notification on, to get alerted every Wednesday at 7 p.m. when I post. And in this next video, I will be showing you what contract to use for Rent2Rent. So make sure you click that video. Okay? Bye.